People used to ask me like, oh, how do you get rid of the negative voice? I'm like, I don't know that you want to. Like, the negative voice is a powerful reminder to practice gratitude. It's also a good reminder that maybe something is wrong. Maybe you are doing something wrong and you should adjust and you should rethink.
I should say, activity without purpose is the drain to your life. Activity without purpose is the drain to your life. It's the drain to your wealth, it's the drain to your lifestyle. If you can develop a psychology of resilience in yourself, you don't have to be optimistic or fake, you can be real. The realness is, whatever shows up, you are larger than anything that can happen to you. I'm telling you, this is the secret, the real secret, to shift it inside of you and to add the real value. Most people are trying to pursue something in the future that they already have. It says, no more, I'm gonna change this, and suddenly you do something to make your life better. You break out of the impossibility of life has to be this way, or life is controlling me.
And so the model for me is this, and I just want to say this to everybody. There's probably a point in your life where you were given a script of who you were supposed to be, whether it's your parents or your friends or your spouse. And we live too often in our lives some other person's script, right? Someone else's script. Remember this, you're the lead character in the story of your life, and the person who controls that script is you and your God. And at any point, you can decide to step into a new chapter. You can step in to be a whole new leading character.
A day at a time with the big picture in mind. I mean, we all want to be heading somewhere, but if we're staring at that mountaintop, we're going to trip on the way. You know, and I would say this, that yes, we want the vision, but when we get to the top of that proverbial mountain, it is not a ta-da moment. It is not a, now I've got it. No, by the time you get there, you've got double the amount of ambitions and opportunities and challenges ahead of you than you did when you started. And it's great, because that means you've evolved. It means there's been some ascension to life. Stay in the race, commit to the chase. Realize individually and as a people that that's as good as it gets. Meaning we're never gonna reach our fully transcendent self. That's the point. We keep chasing it. We're never gonna have perfect justice in society. That's the point. You keep trying to get it. You know, we're just tapping into the 11th percent. And if we can say, oh, the process, we stay in it. Yes, we want vision. We want to know where we're going. We want to write the headline first and go, I'm gonna hit that place. That's where I want to be. Well, you get there, the headline is not exactly as you wrote it before you took off. Hopefully it's generally in the same storyline structure, but it's always yet, because even when you get to where you think you want to be, you're still going, oh, this is just on the way to yet.
Most people aren't, but that doesn't mean there isn't something you could be great at. There's lots of hierarchies to attempt to climb, and if you fail in one, go try in another. But the point is, you're still trying to aim for the top, and what the hell are you going to do if you don't try to aim for the top? You know, flap about uselessly and whine about your life? It's not helpful. It'll just make you miserable. You're not reliable to anyone. You can't help out in a crisis. It's like, so you tell young people, this is another message for conservatives, like, I don't care what you're going to do, but go out there, make something of yourself for God's sake. Be an honest person and work and get to the top of whatever it is that you want to get to the top of. You know, and stand up for yourself like a respectable human being and be a bit of a light on the world instead of a blight. You know, and you can tell young people that, and they haven't been told that by anyone now. And so the young men are so hungry for that it's painful to watch. They're so relieved when someone finally comes up and says, hey, you know,